back to you.
Okay.
Okei, morjesta. Nyt meillä on mahtava ilta. Me saadaan haastatella tohtori Pezzini. Ja hän on organisaatiopsykologian tohtori ja käynyt useita eri coaching koulutuksia ja koitetaan kaivaa hänen päätänsä, että miten me saadaan lisää infoa siitä, että miten me menestytään meidän bisneksessä. Okay, hello, and first of all, am I pronouncing your name right? Is it Elena or Jelena?
You can call me whatever you like. They both sound right.
Okay, so Elena Pezzini, thank you so much for doing this with us, and we are ready to pick your brain and get some really good insights on how to success on our business. And you have a PhD in organizational psychology, and now you do coaching and mentoring in the finances and in the personal development too.
Yes.
Can you just quickly tell us, how did you get here? Your quick backstory. You're from Italy, and now you live in LA, is it Los Angeles?
Sure. So I'm Italian American. I work from home, and I spend a little bit of time in Europe, which I love, and where my whole family and relatives reside, and some time in the US, where I also have more homes and more offices. So I'm truly international, and I want to keep it that way.
Yeah. Okay, so let's hop into the topic, the success, and I believe we have pretty much the same definition of success. So it's not just the money, it's about your, like, really giving your all, reaching your full potential, succeeding both in your business, your relationships, and keeping your own mind as healthy as possible. So the first question I actually want to talk to you is the obstacles. So what do you think, what's your experience, what are the biggest obstacles that keep people from succeeding?
That's a great question, Jaku. Jaku, am I pronouncing it correctly?
Close enough.
Jaku?
Or Jukka.
Yucca. Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's also a name of one of my favorite foods.
Oh.
Okay. Perfect. I'm vegan. Yeah, it's a root. It's an amazing root, yucca. So, well, the obstacles, let me just say that in science, because I am a scientist by definition, you know, with a PhD, you basically become a scientist. So in science, you discover that everything is neutral. A glass of water is not good, bad, tasty, is just is. We label it as good, bad, tasty, refreshing. And I may like this guava flavor, and you may not, you know, so you may call it bad based on whatever experiences you may have had in the past. So basically, the universe, or whatever you want to call it, is neutral, is infinite, is abundant, and we decide to label it and make it a good, bad one day. But in reality, there are no obstacles. We as people, we put obstacles that don't really exist, but in our mind, we decide to believe that story, that today is rainy, therefore I'm not going to exercise, or therefore I'm sad and I'm not going to work, or whatever story we make up in our mind. But there are really no obstacles. And I mean, even cases where my cousin, for instance, he was born without a hand. And to him, that's not an obstacle. Maybe to other people who see him, they can call him handicapped or challenged, but to him, that's not an obstacle. And he lives a perfect life. He has learned to actually use the fact that he doesn't have a hand, to maybe ask for help, or to be more likable, to use it at his own advantage. And so does that answer your question?
Yes, that's also a good bridge to my next question.
Yes.
The negative beliefs. So there are actually no obstacles in the real world, but as you said, the obstacles are in our head.
Yes.
And, I had this myself when I started as an entrepreneur in 2004. I actually thought that I was a good marketer. I was a good salesperson, but I thought I was also a good marketer. And every time I met someone, I could close the deal. But I had really little meetings. And several years I went that way, just thinking that it's not me. It's somewhere else. They're probably somewhere else. But then I actually went to Millionaire Mind and started using these seminars and got into this belief that, no, actually I have to change my thinking. Then I started change the thinking and actually like become aware that I am not a good marketer. And from that point on, I started learning it.
Sure.
So can you tell about your perspective and ideas and thoughts about how the beliefs, how they came about, and maybe the better question is how to become aware of them and not let them control us and stop us?
Absolutely, that's a great question. And by the way, it's morning here on the west coast of the United States, so I'm making myself a little coffee, okay? Yeah. All right, so European style. So I work with a lot of entrepreneurs like you, Yuka, all over the world. And if you are in business, in any business, as we learned from our common mentors like Harvecker, 60 to 80% of your time must be spent in marketing if you want your business to thrive. There are no other ways. So yes, marketing may have a bad connotation or stigma, but again, it's what we label it, is what we make out of it. What really marketing is educating other people of what we've got to offer them that will improve their lives. So if we don't inform them, that's what marketing is, informing, educating them about our products and services, then we rob them, we take away the possibility of improving their life and business. And maybe then they'll have to go to somebody else, our competition, quote unquote, that may suck or may not take as good care of them as we would, right? So let me see. The question was, okay, how do you how do you stay positive about marketing, right? Was that a question?
And also become aware of the beliefs that are stopping us, and maybe some points how to like get over them.
Sure. Okay. So I think that if you tell yourself every day, okay, my income, my revenues, my profits are going to be directly proportional to how many people I help. Okay, so therefore, if you only help one person one day, then your income will reflect that. But let's say with this interview, and thank you, Yuka, for organizing it, then let's say it's going to go viral and we help 100 people with our services, then our income will reflect exactly that. You know, we the more people we help, the more money we'll make. And I think that's a very fair concept, and everybody should be paid accordingly to how many people they help or they improve thanks to their services and or products or ideas, whatever they've got to offer, whatever they do. Does that make any sense, Yuka?
Yes. So first of all, we have to think that we are only in the business of helping people, and if we make more money, that tells that we have helped a lot of people.
Yes.
So turn the focus on that, because many people think of the marketing as I have to be pushy and have to be negative, but it's just the wrong idea. So you just need to help people, and as you said, help by educating, and then they will know what you are doing. You will get more customers, you can help them, and also that way you get the income.
Absolutely. And if your business doesn't make much money, all you need to think is, how can I get to more people, help more people. So, and even in my business, I have to ask myself that question all the time.
Yeah.
And I have a team that works with me. So, and we mastermind together every week about how can we get to more people. So, and I'll tell you more about it later. We actually have now new services that we offer to groups, because I hear it from my clients that when they involve their own team, their own employees, contractors, their own team, then the company does better, because more minds is better than one, more hearts is better than one, and together they work towards a common vision and they do better. That's what business really is. And Sir Richard Branson, our fellow European, says that too. That's what business is at the end of the day. It's simply people. It's people that believe in a common vision. And if they don't believe in that same common vision, you got to let them go. And they are going to join some other businesses for which they share a vision. Make sense?
Yeah. Let's continue with the vision, because my next question was about creating your vision, setting your goal. Do you keep these separate? How do you think about vision and goals, and written down, visual, like farther away, bit abstract vision, or just like a goal for this year? Your thoughts on the vision and goal setting?
Sure. Yes, that's a great question. Thank you, Yuka. So the vision encompasses the goals. Vision includes goals. So the vision is long-term. You can have a lifelong vision. You can have a 30-year vision, maybe for your retirement. You can have a 10-year-long vision for maybe moving or having a family or kids or taking the business to a next level. You can have 5-year vision. You can have 1-year vision. Right now I'm redoing my vision board, and that's going to be a 3-month vision, because I already accomplished a lot of goals for these first 9 months of the year. So I want to wrap up 2019 this year with nice and strong and a grand finale. So then let's say you are clear about your overall vision. A lot of people are not clear. That's the problem. They don't even know what they want. So with the help of a mentor like you and I, or coaches, then they really crystallize, they clarify specifically, not vaguely, what they want next, okay? And they'll give it a timeline, like I said, 3 months, 3 years, whatever it is. Then from that vision, with the help of a professional coach, let's say, they will set up smaller goals, smaller milestones to accomplish that vision. So let's say that I'm making it up, using my own business as an example. Let's say that between now and the end of the year, with all the holidays, we want to double the number of our subscribers. So if we are at 100,000 now, and we want to double it by the end of the year, so we have 3 months to do that, then that would be 30,000 per month, right? More or less 33,000. So we will then, those are smaller milestones, 33,000 per each month. How do we get to 33,000? So I brainstorm, mastermind with my team, different campaigns that we can send out, where we offer maybe specials for the holidays, Halloween, Black Friday, the holidays at the end of the year, and where we maybe offer something for free, but where they have to bring 3 family members or 3 business partners, and then we calculate the numbers. So basically that's an example. I mean, there could be many ways to get there, infinite ways to get to your goals, but you will strategize with your coach and with your team what makes the most sense based on your smaller mini goals and milestones and your your desires and what you've got to offer. Yeah.
Yeah. And many
Does that-
people maybe start at the wrong end. They don't have any vision. They don't have the big goal. They just
Yeah.
start with the to-do list, and they wonder why they're not going anywhere, not getting anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with lists, they don't usually work because you gotta put them into actions. Therefore, you gotta schedule them in your calendar and make sure they get done. But if you just keep a list, let's just say on a notepad, you may look at it and forget, and it has to be transferred to an actual calendar that you follow. And so, you know, on every Tuesday, you're going to have a team meeting of brainstorming. Every end of the month, last Friday, you're going to have an end of the month meeting to watch the numbers, how you did, and change the plan maybe if necessary for the following month, and so on and so on. You know, these are all examples.
Yeah. You already answered my next question. That would have been, how do you get stuff done? But you say that it's not a to-do list. It is actually to schedule them into your calendar and then have the accountability. You have the weekly meeting where you check the numbers. You check that, is it done? Is it not? Do you want to expand on that? Do you have some?
That's a great question, Yuka. And actually, I have. So this is the common problem among all my clients, and I'm sure you can relate to with your clients, Yuka. It's not, the biggest problem is not money, because money is infinite, you know, can be made. It's not that difficult. There isn't a ceiling or a cap for making money. Money can be printed every day, can be, you know, there isn't a cap. So, but time is a big problem because we're all mortal, and you know, if we're lucky, we live 110 years. That's how long I want to live. And we all have 24 hours a day, and we have to sleep, take care of ourselves. So therefore, you gotta maximize your time and delegate and schedule in a way that you don't get sick, or that you work productively. So time is a big one, is the biggest problem that people have not, time management, have not mastered yet and need to improve. And we are in 2019, society is very demanding. We live in a very technology heavy era, which means we're bombarded every second by everything, the cell phone, the ring, the computer, and a million applications. And it's hard to stay focused and not be disturbed or interrupted. So like, even to schedule this meeting today wasn't easy, right, Yuka? We had to like schedule it 3 weeks in advance. Anyway, and with the time zone, all of that. So next week, actually on Friday, I'm doing a workshop. It's very, very, very cheap, very affordable. And it's 4 hours, and we go over all the priorities, how to have the right mindset to maximize your day, how to best schedule, because it is really an art. We're not taught that in school or, you know, by anybody, and a lot of people struggle because they don't know what to do, and they get to the end of the day that they don't finish what they were going to do, and therefore they get sick, or they don't have time to spend with their loved ones or take care of themselves. That's a big problem. So for your audience, I'm going to give a special price. I'm going to give a discount. I'll actually do it for only $79 for the whole day, and they'll get a replay, and is $97 for everybody else. And they can stream from anywhere. They can stream from anywhere in the world. We'll do it live here at my headquarters in Vegas, but we already did it with a nonprofit for free 2 weeks ago, and we streamed it, and it worked out perfect. We have the technology, so you can be in the comfort of your home and office, and just learn how to maximize your day, and use time as your best friend to accomplish anything you want without stress, and with calm and ease, and keeping re-energized.
Yeah. Okay, so we can wrap this up. And the first thing was that there are actually no obstacles. there's only bad thinking. And when you start thinking, and maybe the first thing that we should be thinking is the vision, where are we going? And then bring it back to the goals, and then bring it back to the scheduling. So actually make the work to put your calendar in order, that you have the path to walk to your vision.
Yes, very good summary, Yuka. Good job. You're a great interviewer.
And yes, and we hope for all the people watching here that write your vision and start working your schedule, and then and maybe I know that I have not done anything by myself. I cannot do anything by myself. If I'm alone, it's not working. So I need the team. I need the mentoring, need the workshops. So we're gonna put the link in the subscription, and click that, and get work done. Let's do it together. Yeah.
Yes, sounds good. That's more fun together. So for your audience, I have some free gifts. Would you like some free gifts?
Of course.
Okay, and I want you to come too. Okay, you and take advantage of these free gifts with all your loved ones, your family members, partners, associates, affiliates. So do you see I put it on the chat here?
Yeah.
So you can read it and I put a few more things here.
Yeah. So first Wednesday of the month. Yeah.
Okay. So basically on my website, youhavegotthepower.com. Make sure you subscribe for free so you receive all these invitations. We have a free mastermind every first Wednesday of the month, and it's via Zoom. We have lots of people from all over the world that join. We do different topics every time. So far, we've done the power of real estate to retire early. We've talked about different investments and passive income, again, to have more time off. And we will do one next month, September, based all on so it's coming up, all on how to utilize people, coaches, and accountability partners to expedite the results you want to get, okay, in at least twice as fast. Then we have a free first session for IPTC, which is International Power Team Coaching. You can come with your team. It's also via Zoom, and it's every Monday. And then you've got the time management. So time and stress management, that's next Friday. You find all the link on the website. And also we offer an affiliate program. You can register for free, so that anybody you refer to our programs and anybody we help that are your friends, we actually pay 35%. We pay more than anybody else because we believe in our products and we want you to make some passive income. We want to thank you for building and creating a better world. And I believe in joint venturing and working together, lots of collaboration. So I'm sure even for you, your team and my team, there will be possibilities of collaboration.
Yeah.
Okay, so 35%. Okay, very good.
Yes. Yes, we got them all. Thank you, Elena. And maybe we'll do this again sometime. Let's see, maybe next year. And yes, thank you so much. Everyone, check the links, and we'll meet you again. Bye.
Thank you. Ciao, everybody.